Welcome back to my channel. It's Milan, and I'm going to be showing y'all how I like to do my makeup.
Yours, mine, ours. I could do this for.
So y'all know I don't like long intros, so make sure you like, subscribe to my channel. And the first thing we're going to do is put on some moisturizer, because we can't put makeup on a dry face, right? So today we're using Shea Moisture Skin Rescue Moisturizer. So after I moisturize my face, I like to go in and do my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite. So of course I get a little bit on my eyebrow brush. I don't even remember where I got this brush from, but I like to brush out my eyebrow hairs to, shape my brows first before I start to slowly apply the pomade to my eyebrow hairs and give it that nice, kind of natural, enhanced eyebrow look. If anything, using this method makes my eyebrows look a lot more full, and you'll see the difference when I show y'all. I decided to do the other eyebrow off camera, but here is the results. See, one looks more full, the other looks more thin, so I go ahead and do the other eyebrow. Usually using the same technique, I just brush up the hairs and then I go in and start filling in any empty spots. So then I like to go in with NYX's Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. I really like this concealer because it leaves a nice dewy natural finish. So I started using the technique of putting concealer all around my eyebrows. I wasn't doing this as constantly as I am now when I was younger. So I thought I'd like to emphasize that, because it's the updated makeup routine, of course. So I actually have started tapping the concealer into my face rather than brushing it in or swiping it across my face like I used to, and this gives a more dewy radiant finish, and it also looks more natural. So now I'm going in with my beauty blender, which is damp, and my NYX Born to Glow Radiant Foundation, because it's foundation time. So I usually like to take a makeup brush that I believe is from e.l.f. and apply the makeup to my face before going in and dapping it with a beauty blender. It is definitely time for a new beauty blender. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry, mine is so filthy. I definitely say that I do medium to full coverage. I don't want to say I completely do full coverage. And in a couple seconds, you're going to see my hubby come and kiss me. Aw, how cute. And then I like to go in with Tarte's Creaseless Concealer. And I also like to go in with NYX Radiant Concealer, as you guys saw earlier. I like to use NYX Radiant Concealer first, just to brighten dark spots on my face. And then I like to go in with Tarte's Creaseless Concealer for places that crease a lot, especially my smile lines and around my face and a little bit around my forehead. Not too much in my forehead, but mainly just all those lines on my face that I really just want to conceal. So then I'm going back in with my beauty blender, using the narrow end of it and just dapping that concealer into my skin for a smooth complexion. Then I also like to go in with this setting powder called Better Not Bitter. That's actually by a black-owned business. I think it's really cute, the packaging and everything. So of course I pour some of that setting powder into a lid and tap the excess off, and go in with a concealer brush, of course from Morphe, and just apply that to my face. This of course is brightening my under eye area even more, and I'm going in with light taps. And I'm trying not to put too much. I also like to put some on my forehead and on my chin before I go in and start contouring with Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. So I like to go in with the darkest shade and the warmest shade, as you see here, and suck in my cheeks and basically just start contouring that slim part of my face. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at explaining things, guys. But you basically see what it is I'm doing. I actually tried a small little new technique here that I saw on TikTok, And I'm going in with a beauty blender and just blending that in so it doesn't look too harsh. And then I also decided to go back in with that setting powder and put that underneath that line, of course, to really emphasize that contour and slim my face. And then to brighten my eye area, I decided to go in with LA Girls Pro Concealer in a lighter shade. If you guys want to know more about shades and what exactly I'm using, you can comment down below and I'll let you know. I'll give you a link. But I decided to use this method to bring out my eyeshadow more and just to bring out my eyes more and to make them look more awake. I really like using this method, so of course I go in and dap it up with a beauty blender to give it a more dewy and airbrushed finish. I was always struggling with bringing out the pigmentation of eyeshadows and learned about this technique from a friend through TikTok, so I'm really happy that I started doing this technique, and this is something different that I haven't done before. So to give my eyes a glow, I like to go in with NARS Summer Solstice eye palette. I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm going in with these two shades here. I'll make sure to put them on the screen for you guys. But I like to go in with that first darker shade and put that on the outer part of my eye. You know, I just want to look glowy. If I don't want to do a typical black eyeliner and mascara look, then this is my go-to. I just want to look glowy, so I put the lighter shade in the inner part of my eye and go in with a more shimmery shade for the middle and top crease of my eye. Then I also like to go in with this darker brown shade just to add a little bit of, I don't even know how to call it or what to explain. Y'all know I'm not no makeup expert. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what this does, but like it just adds a little oomph to my eye. Like it just gives it, I don't know y'all, but I really love it. To pregnancy brain and I'm lazy, but then I like to go in with NYX Epic eyeliner and just create a nice smooth cat eye. I also like to add that the mirror that I'm using is more magnified, which helps with precision, which has really helped me with my eye looks. I feel like they've gotten a little bit better. Still working on it though. Seems like no matter how steady I hold my hand, I always tend to get eyeliner in my lashes. So to prep my lashes for the false lashes that I'm going to put on, I like to go in and comb out my lashes, any gunk, anything that's there. Just like to get that out and prep them and shape them for the lashes. I got these lashes from Amazon. I'll link them down below. Of course, I like to use Duo's eyelash glue. I really love this brand. It's worked better than any brand that I've used, and yeah, I use my fingers. I don't use tweezers. I don't know how I do it. I think the key is just making sure that your hands are not sticky, don't have any oil residue, so that you know the lashes don't keep coming off as you put them on. And I just use my fingers, my fingertips, and keep pinching and pinching until it's set, it's dry, and I go in, of course, and tweak my eyes afterwards if there's any issues. And as you see, I did go in with a little bit more eyeliner, and now I'm going in with NYX Doll Eye Mascara. I really like this mascara because I feel like it gives me a really voluminous look. So of course, not only am I brushing upwards, but I'm also brushing outwards to give more of a flare, like a cat eye, and then also got my other eye done. And so then after this, that's when I move on to focusing on tapping that setting powder in, which you'll see in a few seconds. I stopped sweeping the setting powder off my face since I now tap the excess powder into the lid like earlier in the video, just because I feel like it just gives a smoother finish, and overall I just feel like this has resulted in my makeup looking a lot better. I also use a beauty blender now just to actually, this is something I improvised. I don't know why I did this, but I feel like overall, I've just been trying new techniques, and this definitely just made my makeup look a whole lot better. Like, I loved it. I do feel like the right side of my face or my right did come out looking a lot cleaner than the other side. But lastly, or second to last, I like to contour my nose a bit. Not fully, but just the bridge of my nose, just to give it that more narrow, slim look. And now I'm going in with Fenty Beauty's Hustler Baby highlighter. I love this highlighter, and I'm using one of Morphe's fan brushes. So I just dab that on and apply that to my nose, my cheekbones, giving a nice beautiful glow. And I like this highlighter because it doesn't look like there's just white stuff on my face. Like, it actually like glows. Like, I love it. And I also put a little bit on my lips. Then I'm going to my go-to lip combo. I like to use a darker brown, so I'm using NYX, one of NYX lip pencils, and I'm just lining my lips. Try to also use soft feathery strokes just so it also doesn't come out looking too harsh. And then the next step is putting on a little bit of lip balm. I like to use Carmex, and then I combine that with Victoria's Secret's Cocoa Craze lip gloss. And this is my favorite lip combo. And it also tastes really good. Then I also like to go in with Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray Mist. It's pretty much the icing on the cake, and we're done. Look at that glow. I feel like my makeup comes out so good when I take my time and I'm not rushed. I do feel like I could have done a little bit better. I'm always looking for ways to improve, but I am not a pro. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.